It's never used to be like this, you know. Children were laughing, Oompa Loompas dancing. It's just not the same. I might as well tell you how it got in such a state. It all started with a sleek website, advertising only the finest confectionery experience money could buy. For a reasonable £35 a ticket, you were taken to a world of pure imagination. Enchanted Garden? You bet. Ah, the Twilight Tunnel. And you'd even get a chance to meet a real-life wonky doodle. I booked my tickets immediately. People start to turn up with high hopes that their children will be taken to a paradise of sweet teats. However, there were no sweet teats to be had. Instead, they were greeted by an Ed Sheeran lookalike adorned in his son's fancy dress costume. Turns out, actors were only hired a day before, and given a few hours to learn their scripts. This should have raised some red flags. You know that Enchanted Garden? Surprise! Looks like the magic left it a long time ago. Let's take a look at that Twilight Tunnel, shall we? Oh, it seems like they've bought some IKEA mirrors and called it a day. It's not all bad though. The website did promise an imagination lab that would transport me into a realm of creativity. I don't feel very creative. Are your kids hungry? The best organisers could offer was a singular jelly bean, half a cup of lemonade, all served by a coked up wonky doodle. A Scottish woman had enough, proclaimed the event to be a scam, and threatened to call the police if her 35 quid wasn't returned to her. Organisers, seeing that shit was about to hit the fan, decided to shut down the event. Now, I shouldn't have to tell you that parents were not pleased with Willy's chocolate experience. Just for clarification, it's not Willy Wonka's chocolate experience. This headline was plastered everywhere online. Some people were even blaming Warner Brothers for the event that they had nothing to do with. The real organisers were House of Illuminati, but the man pulling all the strings was called Billy Cool. Before you start grabbing your pitchfork and torches, just give him a chance, alright? We haven't heard all the facts yet. But we're still not done ripping on him either.
Alright everybody, gather around, the Candyman is here. What kind of candy you want? Sweet chocolate, chocolate molten candy, gumdrops, anything you want. You've come to the right man here. Yes, because I'm the Candyman.
Stepping into the world of Willy Wonka was anything but sweet for kids in Scotland.
I'm going to call the police.
Looks like
Covered with chocolate on the miracle to the Candyman. The Candyman.
oh look, it's a chocolate river.
Cause he mixes it with love.
I don't care. We've paid money. So what's your name? Right, there's children here.
I was cast as Willy Wonka. Anyone who looks at me and thinks Willy Wonka and not Oompa Loompa is out of their mind.
Oh my God, if you showed up.
61,300,000. That's how many search results came from this small Glaswegian event. The internet took it and ran.
The Candyman makes everything he makes satisfying and delicious. Now you talk about your childhood visions. You can even eat the dishes.
Wait, I haven't even told you about the most important character to ever grace Willy's chocolate experience. The Unknown. The Unknown is a, quote, evil chocolate maker that lives in the walls of Willy's factory. Let's talk about the elephant in the room. Pretty much all of the art, scripts, and characters were made by AI. But the Unknown was something different. Ingenious, possibly the greatest character made by an artificial intelligence. although on his debut, he did make the children cry. Regardless, the internet greeted him with open arms. Artwork, memes, there was even talk about a movie deal, where the unknown would be playing an antagonist in a horror movie. But from all the articles I've read, and an official statement from House of Illuminati, there was no such movie in development. We all know this event was a disaster. It was slammed by critics and the public alike for being a scam. I disagree. Granted, they used AI art to deceive customers. This was the main reason that everyone was shitting on them. They saw the comparison between what was promised and what they got, and went off on one. I'm not exonerating Billy for this. He needs to take accountability, and I think he has. He did an interview with Channel 5 for no monetary incentive and explained he was waiting on a lighting system that never arrived. But there's the other problem. Planning. It seemed everything was cobbled together at the last minute with no quality control. This is a half-truth. You can see a level of effort. The props were beautifully made, even if a little sparse, but this could have been a really good event. If they had a smaller venue with lower ceilings, a few more jelly beans, and a year to plan, they'd be rolling in it. But they didn't. For now, the factory remains abandoned, awaiting Billy Cool to open it once more. I'd like to say a quick thank you to my lovely Patreon subscribers, Fabia and Bambolina. Your support means the world to me. Like Scoob, that's the end of the video! Like and subscribe!